Do you solemnly swear that you will listen to all the testimony today and decide on fair consequences?
Yes.
Do you swear you will not discuss this case with anyone and will respect the respondent's privacy without
confidentiality?
Before and after the hearing?
Yes.
Yes. You may be seated. All right, let me look for it now.
Everyone may be seated. Case number 11 of the Webb Middle School Youth Court is now in session. This case is Webb Middle School versus Bethany Smith. The respondent has agreed to appear at youth court instead of missing class time to serve a punishment of expulsion from band. She has agreed to reflect on the choices that referred her to youth court, participate in this hearing, and complete the consequences assigned here today to restore herself to the school community in good standing. Are the school advocate, student advocate ready for opening statements?
Yes.
School advocate, you may begin your opening statement.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. We are here today because Bethany Smith is constantly disrupting class, misbehaving, and distracted. Bethany also has very low grades in band. Bethany has told us that she does not want to be removed from band. So to be able to keep Bethany in band, we believe good consequences for Bethany to have is to be put on probation, which will include a behavior log and of how she's doing in the class daily, and to have a certain amount of time to pull her grades up before she will have to be removed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Student advocate, you may give your opening statement.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we are here on behalf of Bethany Smith, who has been misbehaving in class, and she is disrupting to others and disrespectful. She has been getting low grades on all of her work. She doesn't complete her work, which is a result of her low grades. The consequences we recommend are apology letters to Ms. Yoder for disrupting her class and tutoring to improve her low grades and make up her missing work.
School advocate, do you have a statement to present to the court?
Bethany is a good-hearted student, but she struggles with anger and self-control, and often does not turn in work. Although when she does turn in work, it has been good. She seeks to get attention and will act out in class to get attention, disturbing other students by acting silly and can often be defiant too. In my class during band, Bethany is consistently disruptive and unfocused. She plays her instruments when I am talking. Most of the time she doesn't listen, and we're all ready to begin the class and constantly waiting for her, and she wastes time. I think Bethany is falling behind in band because she doesn't pay attention. This causes class to be behind since band, we all depend on each other. I want Bethany to focus in class and try harder. She is a good kid and has a kind heart. Rather than joking all the time, I want her to take this class seriously.
That was from the band teacher. Bethany is a good-hearted student, but she struggles with anger and self-control, and often does not turn in work. Although when she does turn in work, it has been good. She seeks to get attention and will act out in class by disrupting other students to get it. She often is defiant too.
Student advocate, would you like to call your first witness?
You can tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Do you understand that anything you say in front of youth court will be used to assign consequences to help you stay in classes and succeed in school?
Yes.
Student advocate, you may begin with your direct examination.
Do you know why you're here?
Because I keep on disrupting class.
Why are you disrupting class?
Because they're boring.
What about them is boring?
My 4 classes, all we do is work. And I barely learn.
Do you think you'd learn something if you paid attention? why is it just because the class is boring that you don't pay attention, or is there another reason?
I don't like my teacher.
Why don't you like the teacher?
She always yells.
What does she yell about?
How we should be better in class.
School advocate, you may begin your cross-examination.
Why do you misbehave in band?
We don't get straight to first we take forever to learn the notes, and then we barely even play.
Why do you think it takes so long for you to start to be able to play? Start class. Why do you think it takes so long?
Because I disrupt it.
Why do you disrupt class if you know it takes longer?
Because we could have just gone to playing the instruments and not taking in the whole class time looking at the notes.
Do you think the teacher likes having to wait on you and constantly ask you to stop and behave?
No.
Then why do you continue to do it?
I don't know.
What consequences do you think would help you improve?
A behavior log.
Okay, thank you.
Members of the jury, do you have any questions for the witness? Bethany, you may step down. School advocate, you may proceed with your closing arguments.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we were here today because Bethany Smith constantly disrupting band, misbehaves, and has low grades. We believe a good consequence for Bethany Smith to have is a behavior log and to be put on probation for a certain number of time till her teacher can confirm that she should be allowed back into class without having to be on probation. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Student advocate, you may now proceed with your closing arguments.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we were here today because Bethany Smith has repeatedly disrupted her classes. And we believe the correct consequences for her actions should be an apology letter to the band teacher and a tutor and make up all the worksheets.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I will now give the instructions. You will need to come to a decision about the consequences for this respondent. The only evidence you may consider is from the testimony you heard today in this room. You are not here to consider the guilt or innocence of the respondent. You are only here to determine what his or her consequences will be. You should think about what consequence will be most helpful to the respondent so she does not repeat the same offense and can make amends for the harms caused by her past behavior. And student advocacy team, please stand and face the jury. Has the jury reached a decision?
Yes.
Court President, will you please read the verdict and explain your reasoning to the respondent?
Oh, since Bethany Smith has been behaving bad, making bad choices in her band class with her teachers and students, we believe the right consequences for her will be a behavior log, probation, and an apology letter.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening carefully and making this important decision. This court is adjourned.